everybody, this is your host Deerbach, and you're just in time for a quick look at Armello. What is this game, you ask? For those of you who haven't played it, it's a very interesting virtual board game. I say virtual board game because you will not be able to find a copy of this, a physical copy of this, simply because one doesn't exist. So instead of doing what I probably should do and play the prologue for everyone, which is the game tutorial, I'm just gonna go ahead and say the prologue does a really good job of teaching you the different aspects of the game and how the mechanics work. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a custom game, actually, because I'm going to do a shorter game, and okay, and we'll get into this. I'll try to explain the rules as I'm playing. So I think it'd probably be a little more interesting to show how. Show how I play a game of this, as opposed to having you go through a prologue with me. So one thing I want to say real quick, I've already played and won a match as Thane and River both. Go Wolf Tribe. Seriously, it's like my favorite tribe so far. Or clan, excuse me. I played as Amber one, on 3 separate occasions and had a horrible time playing. I don't know if it was just my luck or secretly I just don't like playing as her. I think the big thing I don't like about her is her 3 fights, which we'll get into what that is in a bit. I'm tempted to try to play as Sana, but her 2 fight may really be too much. Though, using Spirit in place of fight against a corrupt creature. I don't know, I think we'll try Braun. He seems like he'd be a pretty fun one to play, at least for me anyway. So before each match, you get to choose from a set of different rings. Each of the rings each clan has their own rings, and each one has a different set, with different abilities, and you unlock them as you complete games with the clan. So we beat 2 games, 10 games, and 5 games with the bear clan hero, which would be Bruin or Sana, however you say her name is. I have not played the bear clan yet. These amulets here now are universal. Everyone has the same amulet. Yeah, I'll get that one. And while I'm setting up the AI here, there we go. The main reason no, we're not starting with that. Let's try. Okay, that'll work. That'll be okay. No, yeah, okay. So, the goal of the game is to be the first one to take the throne. From the wolf to the bear, the clans declare the time has come to take the throne. For rots creeping and twists our king. Heroes rise, save Armello. So yeah, the king's sick, and you gotta take the throne. And there's a number of different ways you can do that. One way being, you gain a lot of prestige. Then you gain the king's favor. And so when he passes away, you become his heir. In this case, we'll be doing it after 8 turns. we'll have to have the highest prestige at the end of 8 turns, because that's how long they'll last. You can, as you notice in the options, you can set the game length, so longer or shorter. A good 10 is actually a pretty good start. Other ways you can take the turn, you collect 4 soul stones, spirit stones, take them to the king, and banish him. And then the third way is just flat out killing the king. So I've already killed the king and used the spirit stone. I'm gonna try to gain prestige favor. Now at the beginning of the game, you get to choose one of 3 quests. One contains a treasure, one contains a minion, one contains a spirit stone. The rewards at the bottom here, you see, are different. You got fight, which is how many dice you use when in combat. Spirit, which is how much magic you have. Wit, which is how many cards you can hold. And then the last one we don't see here is our heart, which is life, which is how much life we have total. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Okay. So right here, this is actually a really good example of one of the cards, of some of the cards in the game. Different cards have different abilities. Right here we have an item card. Item cards are always yellow. They have a cost of how much gold they are. You get gold every day, based on how many settlements you have. And then you got special abilities that the items have. Sometimes special things that give you more things. And crap, why did I pick that one? So if you get a quest, you go to the area of the quest, and you gotta complete a challenge. The challenge usually, I've noticed, is about 40%. Ooh, that's a good card. It's like your completion chance, and if you complete it, you gain the card. If you don't complete it, you usually lose something, but you still gain the +1, whatever your skill is, and +1 prestige. Real quick, we're gonna get into cards here. Using the D-pad on the controller, you can cycle through your cards, and then you can hold R2 to ready a card. Now if it's an item card, it automatically comes over into your inventory. Press X to equip it, and you'll pay the subsequent gold for it. In this case, something like the Plague Bearer. This is a trickery card. Trickery cards you play on the field or on another opponent, and they usually lead to these areas having these little flags on them, making a peril. You pass the peril. I don't think you gain anything, but you don't lose anything. You don't pass the peril, well, you'll lose something. In this case, with Plague Bearers, you gain -2 health, and if the person dies while trying to do the peril, they get +1 rot. Rot is sort of a bad thing in the game, but it can also be another way to gain victory. If you have more rot than the king does, and you defeat the king, then you win. You gain a rot victory. However, you lose 1 health whenever you have rot on you, whenever it's daytime. And the turn cycles go, everyone does their turn, goes to night, everyone does their turn, goes to day, so on and so forth. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and show off what the perils are here. So the peril here, you want to solve the peril by rolling the right dice symbols. In this case, I just flat out failed. Yeah. So that I'm going to lose an action point, and I lose 2 cards from my hand. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and put that real quick. I didn't realize I had that. Actually, is that a new card? It is. Nice. Okay, so the scout ability is actually a really useful one. It shows you where you're at, like any hazards that are in the area and any perils you may have. It'll kind of tell you what they are so you can prepare. Whenever you run out of action points, and typically you only have 3, you can end your turn if you have nothing else to do. You can cast spell cards anytime. Even on your opponent's turn, you can cast spell cards. Only certain ones, though. So yeah, I may be wondering what these little things, these little broken up bits of land are. Those are dungeons. You go in and you get a random chance of getting a card, gold, or even something bad like a bane. Which if you get a bane, that's like one of the worst things. It's another, well, right there's a bane. It's just another creature on the board to have to deal with. Now, aside from the other players, you'll have to deal with other creatures. You'll have to deal with the King's Guards, as well as the Banes that pop up on the field. Ooh, that's a good one. So, at the beginning of each night, you refill all your magic, and you fill up to however many widths you have of your cards. Okay, we'll go ahead and note that. Okay. Now that, really we don't have enough to play that. So, during the day, you'll gain gold equal to how many settlements you have, including your clan ground, which counts as a settlement. So, if I had gotten this settlement instead of going for the dungeon, I could have, I think, 2 extra gold per settlement. Ooh. Nice. Goblins getting right then left. 2 creatures creep. They cackle, they ramble, they laugh, and they shriek. By sweep by eye and raven's beak, play our game or be our meat. Wow, seems like nothing. Wow, this is pretty bad. The Raven's big dagger, that would be less bad of them all. Now, obviously the reason you want to use something like this is if you're going for having more rot than everyone else. It's also... Oh! You gain +1 sword. Your opponent's gain +1 rod. That's not really all that great. Maybe if you are going for rod and stuff. Now, there's also another advantage for collecting cards. And I'll try to see if I can show it off here. So if I don't have any prestige, so I might as well try it anyway. And I just realized I can't show it off here because this is already a chance. Yay, I got a warlock. So in addition to having items equipped, you can also equip party members. Crud. I was going to equip them, but I don't want to because I'm going to gain rot, and I don't like rot. Ooh, here, okay. Oh, a sun, a moon, and... Okay, so right here, I can go ahead and show off the other advantage of having cards. So what you can do is if you don't have... What the heck? Why can't I see this one? Oh, that's a shield card. If you don't have enough symbols and you're not... Crap. Well... Oh man, I lost my scout. I'll equip that anyway. Okay. So, Regardless of whether or not you pass the peril, you still take over a settlement. So yeah, whenever you complete quests, oh, that'll be very useful. Oh crap. Okay, so you are in a battle. I can go ahead and show this off. In battle, your equipment cards are counted up. You get your bonuses from that, and then you roll your dice. You can also decide to burn your cards too. But unless you're ambushed, and well, he's completely beat me. So you may be wondering what the symbols on the dice mean. Well, very simply, sword is an attack. You gain one attack. The shield is a defense. You block one attack. Sun or the lion's head. You gain one shield or one sword during the day, nothing at night. The moon, opposite, gain one shield, one sword during the night, nothing during the day. Rot does nothing unless you have rot. So yeah, this is one of the advantages of being the prestige leader. You get to choose one of two decrees that the king has. Usually they're bad. It starts off from bad to, oh, this one's not so bad, and they slowly get worse as time passes on. It's just very useful. Okay, good. Actually, you know what? I don't want the card, but I do want the extra wits. Spirit would be good too. And I'd get a spirit stone, so I'll go for that. Oh, that's all the way on the other side of the map. Oh boy. So we draw one card. Now, you're probably wondering why we are only drawing one card now instead of last turn we drew 3. It's because of our wits. I've mentioned that before. Your wits determines how many cards you can hold, and you draw up to your wits at the beginning of each turn. I believe if you have more than 3, like in this case, more than 3 cards, you actually end up, you may end up losing cards, I think. So we got a good selection of items, so we're gonna focus on trickery, I think. Ooh, that's not bad. Is there claim target settlement? 3, okay. Don't have enough. So we'll go for this settlement. Let's see if I can find anyone else. No one seems to be nearby, so hopefully we can keep our settlement. Oh crap, there's Barnaby. Yeah, he's gonna probably try to claim my settlement next turn. Sorry about that. If you just heard that, I just accidentally bumped my mic. For those of you who are wondering, I'm using a new headset and mic. That might be why I'm sounding a little different. Hopefully, I don't sound worse. So yeah, he's heading towards the settlement. Yeah. Ooh, beheaded. Oh, he killed Mercurio because of he killed them. So yeah, the king plays his own perils too. That's something you want to keep in mind. Like the king has like all these neat little abilities that he gets. Unfortunately, we can't play as the king, because the whole point of the game is to, okay, so we'll go ahead and take this. And we'll head up here into this, stone circle. Now, stone circles are pretty cool, because you gain 1 health. Unless you're corrupted, which I think is, you have 3 or more rot. I don't know how much rot you need to be corrupted. So it's a good place. It's a good place to gain health. What the heck? I never saw that. I've never seen that animation before. Call the worm. All cards can change. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of... Here's something I'm kind of curious as to what in the case of the tie, what breaks the tie for prestige. Ooh, nice, got some parallel knives. Oh, that's not gonna help. It's not gonna help unless it kills them. Just hope it kills that little rat. Is that racist in Armello, in the world of Armello? So if I use any of these, I'm gonna gain rot. So go ahead and go dungeon dead. Ooh, nice. Okay. I'm not going. I usually try to avoid swamps because they hurt you. Okay. The bad thing about mountains is they cost 2 AP to climb, so our next turn we won't be able to complete our quest, but that's okay. And oh, Barnaby's gonna take over mine. Nice settlement again. Oh, Mercurial initiates battle. So yeah, if you lose battle, you're pushed to the board behind, to space behind you. And yeah, so it's one of the ways to victory. You just relentlessly attack enemies, because every time you defeat someone, you gain more fight. So it's a good way to start if you can defeat them. And you also gain +1 prestige, and they lose prestige. It's actually kind of funny when you duel someone and you both die, because you both gain prestige but also at the same time lose it. This is kind of funny to me. So. Yeah, funny we could use it. Now I know for a fact our magic's going to reset to 3 at the end of this turn anyway. Yeah, we'll go here. Ooh. Your mouth's agape, the myths are true. A group of druids stand before you, chanting when motions to you: stone, salvation, sight. Ooh. Salvation? What did that give me? Oh! Oh, I bet you that must have. Oh, I think I hit the wrong one. I should have hit stone. Stone probably would have gotten me another spirit stone. Oh. Salvation probably just gets rid of rot, so that, I wonder if Scythe would give you like a sword or something. I've never gotten that before. I guess I put like 5 matches of this game so far. And there's an example of 2 characters dying at the same time. It's very possible to take each other out. Ooh. Strip 1 randomly item. They had no -2 prestige, so. Excuse me. Let me see here. So, how many turns does the team have left? 3. Okay. So one thing I want to mention, before you go to fight the king, you do have to beat a palace peril, which is usually a more difficult peril, and whatever AP you have, you'll lose in the palace walls. After that, you can challenge the king. In any prestige you have, you'll lose 7 prestige going in to fight him. But if you're able to beat him, you win the game. We're gonna pass on reward and rely on pure instinct. I don't trust my skills to summon the wild for direction. Like that's not. So completing that peril, we got prestige, and we get +4 to our spirit. So I believe, okay, right now we can go ahead and accept a new quest. I like the trader. I'll get the trader. Let me check my quest log. Is that what I have? Oh. Ooh, what happened to... Did he just die? Like, for no reason? Ooh, Spirit Stone. So one of the easiest victories to go for is the Spirit Stone victory, because you only need 4 of those. Yeah, I think I could probably beat Mercurio in combat. Actually, hold on. Now let me see this. I've been avoiding these cards. Okay, so that only applies to the... I'm an idiot. The symbol only applies to when you need to burn cards. It doesn't apply to you. Okay. Where am I heading, actually? What's my quest? There it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I could try going around. I could try pushing Mercurio through. 1, 2, 3. That'd be 3 turns to get to the... Oh, yeah, it'd be 3 turns regardless. Oh, let's fight Mercurio. Think you can take him? Okay. So the trees are wild. You get an attack and you get to reroll. Really? I didn't hit him at all? Wow, okay. That's I keep seeing something to evade. I'm not entirely sure how evasion works. Oh. Now I wonder, could I do her quest instead? No. Oh, okay. Excuse me, his quest, Barnaby. Sorry, I said for a moment there. I thought it was Amber for a second, and he's going to go fight the king, and he failed. So unlike other quests where you still nothing really bad happens to you on the board, if you fail a palace quest, you're pushed out of the palace, and you get a bounty on you. That basically means the guards are going to come after you now, specifically. King's inner darkness enshrouds all. This evening, all Bane's king's guards and heroes. But I did not finish reading that. Oh, come on. Our stealth until dawn or spotted. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a spell card. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so this is very useful because you put rot on an opponent, which weakens them during the day, but they also get a plague card which they can play on you. A plague card, you gain 1 rot and you give someone else 1 rot. So yeah, it's kind of a... Usually I find if I play it on someone, they'll immediately play the plague on me. Ooh, nice, okay, I think I'll go ahead and play that. Let's see. Dungeons, forests, or mountains. Well... I can play it on my own mountain. Actually, I'm not sure if I could. Oh, well, it says I could. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep it instead. Instead, I'm gonna play this on Barbie. So that's just kind of get rid of some cards. Okay, I could do that one. We'll go ahead and roll, see what we get. And we get a Bane. Ah, come on. So, Banes, like I said, are a lot like guards. They have their own attacks and defense and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and burn that just to get rid of it. So I think I've killed the Bane, yep, and he's gonna pretty much all but kill me. So yeah, that was a waste of a turn. And I gained prestige. Okay, so it wasn't that bad. So wait, what? How come I can't see what this one is? Oh, that one. I actually like Hoodwinked. It's a pretty funny one. So, do I risk the Black Spire again? Yeah. I'm just not having a good day today, am I? Okay, so I'll automatically get 1 sun. Can I get a move? Nope. Nope. Ooh! +1 fight and shield cards change to swords. Okay. What happened to my other... Oh, did I lose... Did I lose that when I died, or what? 'Cause I had another guy, didn't I? So this one, if I lose this one, it's not going to be too big of a deal. Though I think I could probably pass it. I say as I don't pass it. Well, talk about luck. Okay, so I thought I had a scout, didn't I? Oh. Oh. Okay, I did not know that could hurt me. So if you're feeling suicidal, you can play a trap card on yourself. I guess that only makes sense considering every card game in existence is. Well, typically they don't allow that kind of stuff, but you know, I was hoping like the idea would be like I could put a pair, and he's pretty much won. So next turn he can challenge the guard. Let's see what's his. Oh, you wanna fight me, Mercurio? Go ahead. Pretty much I think we both beat each other, so I don't know what the overkill thing is, if there's anything special with that. And you know, and I gain +1 strength. I'm not sure if he gains. Oh, and I gained -1 because I died. Okay. So you die, you lose strength. So everyone's stealth, and I have to choose whether or not I want to fight the king, but I don't think I can do it this turn. Okay, so -2 health. Oh, play that on an enemy, or play that on someone I want to fight. Yeah, okay, and do another trickery. Oh, crud, I did not think about that. Oh, right, that's why it was on fire. Oh. Well, let's hope we can beat this Bane. Again, he's gonna deal some damage to us. Advantage is if we do beat the Bane, I think we do gain some strength, so we know where the Bane is. Ah, crap. Okay. -1 health. Oh, I got. Is it a peril? Oh, it's a peril card. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just go in and fight him. Okay. Yeah, no shield, no shield. Okay. And he's gonna kill me in the process. No? Sweet. I did not die. Yes! I did not die. And I gain 2 this turn because I saved the village. So next turn I can actually finish my quest too. Assuming, you know. So the king has a few cards of his own that he starts off with. Right there you can see he gets his own little abilities. They're like way overpowered. You may notice they compared rot. When doing a duel between 2 players who have rot, the one with the highest rot gains +1 dice for every rot that the other opponent has. So if Barnaby had 5 rot, the king would have gotten gotten 5 extra dice to play with. Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? Ooh, crud. Oh, did he just... Nope. And the king dies, and Mercurio is the winner. But not by much, though. Oh. Well, no, it's a tie. Oh, I keep forgetting this is a... that I can click that and do that. So at the end of the battle, at the end of the game, you get your accolades, which is basically stuff that you did. You get your unlocks. Oh, so progression disabled due to active house rules. So if, I guess if you lower the rules, it disables it. So yeah. I'm not sure what any of this is. I can guess like healer means you healed the most, pacifist means you fought the least, martyr means you died a lot, corruptor you cast from other players, vanquisher you fought, assassin you ambushed, goldfinger hoarded gold, wanderer you just kind of didn't know where you're going. You traveled the most spaces, I guess. But yeah, so that was one game of Armello. Now, one cool thing about this is you get to see what cards you've unlocked as you play the game. New card you encounter during the game, you get to see what they are. Excuse me. And I think we'll go ahead and go through that real quick, just kind of see Tinglevine, which I swear I've had that before. Oh, Wall of Thorns, excuse me. I'm thinking of a different card. Dark Influence. I will say I love the artwork for this. Hidden Trap, which I'm fairly certain I've seen that card before. I may not have gotten it. Emissary, which I kind of like. I like that card a lot. Nothing else. We've got new characters. Warlock, which I don't like the rot thing, unless you're going for a rot victory. I'm not a big fan of that ability either. I don't like sacrificing health for stuff. Do you like the Berserker? Even though kind of you lose the chance to defend yourself in the process. We've got a lot of item cards. Royal Shield, which I swear I've had that before. No, it's a different shield. Royal Pardon, Raven's Beak Dagger, which is... that's kind of a messed up thing in this world. Royal Banner. I love the Royal Banner. That's an awesome card to have. I keep Xing out this. I am sorry. So real quick, I'm going to show you some of the King's cards. Okay, there we go. I had trouble finding it. I had trouble seeing it for a second. So you can unlock all the King's cards pretty easily. You unlock them while encountering the King. So you have the Crown of Armello, the Wild Hide, the Crown of Armello. Where is the ruler of Armello and never retreats from battle? In battle, rolled wild dice counts as a shield. Wild dice are the trees, so they count as shield. So the big thing about the king is he's trying to defend himself. And the Pride's Edge. Gain your opponent's misses as extra dice. So, you know, if they get rot and they don't have rot, if they get suns when it's night, or moons when it's dark, when it's day. And then this is one of the peril cards. is one of the perils cards. Each peril card is what the? There it goes. What the hell? I keep hitting the circle button. Each peril card is related to a different part of the palace. So yeah, this is at the fountain. I think this is like the East Palace or something like that. But yeah, so that's Armello. Great game, fun to play. If you have friends, I imagine it'd probably be more fun because you have like people who kind of trying to manipulate, so to speak. But yeah. With all that said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode off here. So in the next episode, I guess there's not gonna be a next episode yet. In the next episode, we'll probably play another game. Until then, I will see you guys later.